Been across the central Illinois area, and today we are in Macon County. This is our third stop. We are at the Warrensburg Corn Festival.
Yes, and it is a hot summer day. It's summer in central Illinois.
My hair is blowing.
Yeah, Macon County has so many things to see and do, not just here in Warrensburg with this incredible Corn Festival live music. We're going to detail what this is about, also all the things you can enjoy with your family across Macon County as we discover central Illinois from Warrensburg. But first, let's get a check on those headlines back in the studio.
Yeah, up for sale, and Macon County has put up the former Woodrow Wilson Junior High School on the market. The land being put on sale even though taxes on the property haven't been paid for in decades. The auction will be in September 2nd on Macon County office in building 302. A minimum bid is required of $831. Well, a house in Decatur catches fire. Go ahead, you can see that smoke here now. It's on East Whitmer Street. Crews were called here just after 1 o'clock this afternoon. Fire officials believe the fire started in the kitchen. According to the department, though, no one was hurt. Now, the man accused of crashing into a St. Teresa teacher is back in court. He's formally arraigned. That crash sent St. Teresa teacher Amber Johnson to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Forties has been charged with reckless driving, aggravated street racing. He will be in court again in August 1st. Now let's head out to Splash Cove for our Discover Central Illinois. We'll find Phil Collins out there. Phil, a pretty warm day, a busy day at the pool though.
Well, it's definitely a sunny day across central Illinois. A little hard to keep your eyes open, but hey, you know what? Splash Cove is hopping right now. People enjoying their days in the pool, trying to find some way to relax and stay cool. Same case as we had in your weekend. Let's take a look at the Flooring America Barn Citizen building camera in downtown Decatur. Beautiful sight there, and really all across central Illinois as we continue to see plenty of sunshine, even on satellite radar. Very little impact in your day across the day, except for that sun that continues to beat down, so make sure you use sunscreen. Even if you're headed out and about this evening, your feels like right now in the mid to lower 90s across the board, with Bloomington right now feeling about 88. And yes, it is hot, a little humid today, sure, but realistically, this is actually pretty seasonable as we know. Tomorrow, however, things are only going to continue to get worse. Heat indices, well, we'll talk about those coming up in a few short minutes.
All right, live music going on right behind us. The band getting ready for the Corn Festival here in Warrensburg. And you know, we call Macon County home, but Macon County was established back in 1829.
That's right, and Decatur was founded the exact same year. In fact, Macon County was actually formed out of a larger piece of land that was founded as Shelby County. Decatur became known as the Northern Cross for railroad routes, creating a major hub and attracting large manufacturing industries to the area.
Which kind of grew the area as, you know, here comes all the trade, here comes all the, you know, it's the reason that Mueller came to town. It's the reason, one of the reasons that like Staley came to town, and, you know, and farmers could get their product out a lot quicker. It was great. Wonderful. So that was really a telling piece to why Macon County was so important, why Decatur was so important.
In 1854, the Great Western Route, which became known as the Wabash and is now called Norfolk Southern and the Illinois Central Railroad, both came to town running in the opposite directions. It created the cross pattern that gave Decatur its name, the Northern Railroad Cross. Well, uplifting others while keeping a sense of community. What you can find at the Warrensburg Farmers Market this weekend when we continue to discover Macon County.
Having fun on a Friday as we discover Central Illinois from Warrensburg in Macon County. And the Warrensburg Farmers Market, there's something for everyone. The market is open the first and third Thursday of the month in the parking lot of 121 Coffee Run.
Right, and local businesses and farmers offer things that you won't find anywhere else. And you can also, if you're a shopper, pop in to get a treat or something at 121 Coffee Run. And that's where we find WAND's Alyssa Patrick right now.
Frappes, lattes, or cold brew. There's something for every coffee lover at 121 Coffee Run in Warrensburg.
Cold brew, nitro cold brew, our energy bites are super popular. We work with Namkin Nutrition and Perfectly Protein, Pies by Ingy, lots of other small businesses.
Kellerman and her husband opened the shop about 2 years ago using local ingredients and products to make the best coffee and treats in town.
Like to support as many small businesses as we can.
Kellerman has taken over the operation, but the coffee shop is actually her second job.
Actually had our 2-year-old a couple months before opening this place, and the 6-month-old a couple months before opening Harristown.
Juggling being a mom and business owner has come with its challenges, especially as she opened a Harristown location and most recently a coffee shop in Moweaqua.
You just have to do it. You have to find what works for you. You have to find what you're passionate about. And if something doesn't work, try again.
She's also in good company. Her coffee shop is connected to the Perfect Pair, another woman-owned business in town.
What can we do to better the community? What can we offer to support the local community? And then her daughter actually has a salon behind this wall. So the Perfect Pair is the mother and the daughter.
The Perfect Pair has evolved over the years into a boutique home good decor and specialty item store.
What we have to offer here is small town, like a lot of it's locally made. We're not merchandising for a large chain store, so that's kind of the goal.
Offering a unique experience for shoppers right in their own backyard.
We're like the little diamond in the rough in Warrensburg.
You know, both of these boutiques do cross-promote with other businesses all over this region, and they're open here Tuesday through Saturday. Again, if you want to check out the Warrensburg Farmers Market, that is the first and third Thursday of the month from 4 to 7, right here in the parking lot all summer long. Reporting live in Warrensburg, Alyssa Patrick, WAND News.
Well, it's definitely a busy day here at Splash Cove, but of course coming up at the break we'll talk about some rain chances, but also the heat and the humidity tomorrow that's going to be driving more people here to the water park. We'll break that down coming up.
There are a lot of things to see and do in Macon County, but only one lets you see it from 35 feet up, dangling above nothing but air.
Oh, WAND's Darren Mullen takes us to Overlook Adventure Park, where you find thrills and can even push your boundaries.
Where others feel fear.
The first level is 15 feet high. The second level gets up to 35 feet at the top.
Connor Ferris feels joy.
I like being outside so we get to enjoy the weather. It's breezy, get a good view.
He spends his days 3 stories up, helping people let go of their fear of heights.
If you're scared of heights, it's a good way to get over your fear. You're harnessed up so you can't fall, so you can go up and kind of experiment and be up there with us.
It's a pretty good sales pitch.
Step over this yellow bar through the red loops in the bottom.
One I couldn't pass up.
We'll start small, I guess.
15 feet off the ground, and I can already tell my fear of heights is kicking in.
This is fun.
So naturally, it's time to take it another 15 to 20 feet higher.
They always say don't look down, but I'm kind of looking down right now.
Thankfully, your gear up here is checked twice, like Santa's nice list.
We double check everything, check their carabiners, make sure they're safe there.
This thing spins.
That double check is very good for your friendly neighborhood reporter. But let's really put this to the test.
You are good to go.
By simply running off this ledge.
You get up there, some people are scared and you get to help them through that stuff. Other people are up there and they're just having a blast, running around just like we are. Getting to talk to those people and meet different people is always a good time.
A good time facing your fears and pushing your limits.
Oh.
High above the ground.
A little more nerve-wracking out there on that plank than you think.
Indicator Darren Mullen, WAND News.
Woo!
Overlook Adventure Park is open every day until 10 p.m. Admission rate for ropes course or the park's other attractions like the batting cages, go to the Decatur Park District's website. Joining me now is Matt with, I'm assuming, Pig Out Concessions,
Pig Out Concessions,
right?
yes, ma'am.
No festival would be a festival if there weren't a lemon shake-up involved in it. Tell me the secret to a lemon shake-up.
All right, so basically, really the big secret here in a lemon shake-up is getting the essential oils out of the peel.
Okay.
So what happens in a lot of places, you get lemon juice. What you need to do in a glass is you actually need to get the sugar mixed in with the lemon, a little bit of water, and when you actually mull that, that is when you're getting the essential oils out of the peel.
Okay.
And that's what makes the difference. From there, you fill it up with ice and you shake it, and that's a scoop. So
Okay.
I brought you one to try.
Oh, all right. You give him a shake. I mean, we got to see you
Oh,
actually
okay.
shake it up.
Well, yeah, we could have done that, I guess.
That's all right. I just want to see you shake it.
All right, there we go. We'll pretend that. How's that?
Okay. Now, let me see my straw. So this is a regular lemon shake.
That's a regular
What
lemon.
other flavors do you offer?
So this is actually our fan favorite. This is our lemon strawberry mix.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a combination
what my
of the
mom
two.
likes. I'm more of just a straight lemon gal. So super sweet and refreshing and lemony on a hot summer's day. Now, you don't just do lemon shake-ups. We're going to talk food at 5.
Yeah, we'll talk food at 5. We do a little bit of everything. Another fan favorite of ours is taco fries.
Okay.
Today we're going to talk at 5 a little more about local. So we're a local business. We buy from Heikel's Packing for our hot dogs. It's really the secret to our corn dogs, and that's oftentimes what people ask is, what is the secret to your corn dogs? Same thing. And that's the quality of product that we use.
All right, and what a great place to be. You can come check out Pig Out Concessions at the Warrensburg Corn Festival. Right now, we're going to send it out to Phil, who is at Overlook Adventure Park.
Well, you don't need me to say it. It's a hot, humid day out across Central Illinois, but a good opportunity to come down to Splash Cove or, any pool that you possibly could make your way to, because it definitely helps with some of that relieving from the heat. Let's take a look outside on our Roto-Rooter tower camera downtown overlooking Lake Decatur. You're going to notice plenty of sunshine out across the lake there and really across the entire viewing area. Central Illinois staying a little toasty at this hour. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s across the board, feeling like the lower 90s for many of us, if not the mid 90s. Dew points have crept up a little bit since the noon hour. We're sitting right around the 70-degree mark for many of us, feeling with dew points in the mid 70s down in Shelbyville, like I said, closer to the mid 90s. Winds, they haven't been non-existent, they just have not been helpful today. Right now, still very calm, only between 5 to 10 miles per hour, eventually coming out of the south as we head into tomorrow. They'll help usher in some moisture across central Illinois, but right now, cellular radar keeping us dry. We could see some things pop up as we start to head in this evening, even into tonight. That right now looks to be back towards Iowa, trying to make its way through right now in the form of clouds. But again, it's late tonight into tomorrow morning where those chances would be a little bit greater. So Futurecast shows around 9, 10 o'clock, something trying to pop up just outside of Carlinville. But again, not lasting all that long. It's really up towards Bloomington, Watseka, even the Danville line that we could see some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder as we head in through tonight. I get it, Futurecast tries to build up on these as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Not buying on that opportunity just yet because, well, it's not just supported by the clouds at this point in time. I think the chances are going to be early morning into about 8 a.m. and then after that point, we're talking sunshine and the dry conditions out across the area. So as we look at your heat outlook, yes, today a little humid, definitely a little hot as we're in the elevated category there. But as we start to head into tomorrow, starting to get a little bit more dangerous. Back to that moderate risk there for your heat outlook for Saturday. And while we do take a little bit of a dip Sunday, it's not by much, only by a few degrees across the area. So as we look at your heat indices over the next several days, we're talking going up to about 105 degrees as we head in to tomorrow. And of course, Sunday looking to be around 100 degrees. For your heat alerts, a heat advisory is in place. This has been extended back towards the northeast and now includes Macon County, McLean, Champaign, Vermilion, and all points down south and southwest at this hour. They start tomorrow at noon and will expire around the 8 o'clock hour tomorrow. So as we start to look into your day, we're talking temperatures, trying to ramp up a little bit in for your weekend there. Temperatures back in the mid to lower 90s. Heat indices could be upwards about 110 degrees. And then we start talking about a little bit of cool down, but at the same time, the chance for showers and thunderstorms returning to that forecast. We're desperate for some showers and thunderstorms near Champaign, even the Mattoon, Charleston area. But realistically, we could all use a little bit more rain as we head into the next 7 days.
What an absolute beautiful day here in July to be out at the Warrensburg Corn Festival. Let me tell you, we heard Earth to Mars warming up. Sounded really good. They go take the stage at 9 tonight. Also, Silver Lake Band is on tonight, too.
That's right. We're at the Warrensburg Corn Festival, just showing you what you can discover in Macon County. And as you know, everything from soup to nuts, right, Dawn?
That's absolutely right. You can leave a store in Decatur by only spending $1, or you could spend a couple hundred.
How about that range, right? We're talking about the Art Farm in downtown Decatur. More than 900 artist works are on display and for sale there. Owner Peggy Beatty says it's a stop you can't miss. She says, come on in, pay her a visit. And even if you've been before, come back. Best part of the store is that they're always changing.
I'm here to take the stress off of artists. All they need to do is bring me their creativity. It's just a good place to come find local art, anything locally made, which we need to support now more than ever.
And she says coming up in August, they'll be offering their annual Street Fair Punk on the Park. Find out more about the event on their Facebook page.
Have you been in Art Farm, Sean? It is cool, and it is constantly changing. It's
well,
really
it's
neat.
what you have to take your time in there.
You
really
do. You do, because there's a lot of neat things to discover in there, all by local artists, which is super cool.
So much talent.
Yes. Well, let me tell you about a fun fact about WAND. Our fun fact right now is the first half of the 1900s, over 33% of all soybeans grown in the world were processed in Decatur. That's why in 1955, Soy Capital Bank was born. It's also why Decatur was given the name the soybean capital of the world, thanks to Staley's major grain processing.
It's a hot one out here, that's for sure.
We'll be right back.
Well, definitely don't need to say it. It's a hot one. I'm sweating out here, but hey, there's no better place to be than down here at Splash Cove right now. A lot of sunshine. Well, today is a little humid. Tomorrow only gets worse. Let's take a look at that St. Mary's 70 forecast. Notice temperatures in the mid-90s there, but it feels like upwards of 110 degrees for some cases tomorrow. Definitely going to be dangerously hot and humid out across the area tomorrow. So if you're out here at Splash Cove, or no matter where you are across the area, wear your sunscreen, drink lots of water. You know how to beat the heat. We've talked about it all season long, but showers and thunderstorms back in the forecast next week. We'll send it back to Dawn and Sean.
If you're coming to Macon County for a weekend, here's the things you can do. Take a hike at Rock Springs, catch a show at the Devon Amphitheater, grab a bite to eat at the Waterfront Cafe, just to name a few.
Yeah, come out to the Warrensburg Corn Festival.
It's happening. It's happening tonight.
Thanks so much for joining us here at 4 out at the Warrensburg Corn Festival. We'll see you back here at 5. We've got some fun things going on.
Oh yeah, it's going to be rocking. See you then.